Hello, this is MrChabry. We are here. We just completed the mountain path. And what we're going to do now... let me figure out what Pokemon I want to put up front. I think I'll put Zephyr up front for first. Actually, let's put Awfully up front first. Because what we're going to do now is actually take on the Dragon-type gym. So, if you're playing this, there's actually some good Ice-type in the Ice path that you can catch. And they can help you out a lot if you're having trouble here. Also, if you have a Pokemon that can learn Avalanche, that can help you out too. None of my Pokemon do, so unfortunately, I'm going to have to just brute force my way through. Alright, so you have to put your Pokemon up for this one. And the puzzle is basically try to spin the thing and then, you know, try to get it in there. This is totally different than the Gen 2 puzzle. Gen 2 puzzle basically had like a strength boulder puzzle. And this is actually a Dragon-type gym. Goes into my question of the day. What's your favorite Dragon-type Pokemon? I really like Dragonite. I feel like Dragonite's probably my favorite. I also do love Kingdra. Kingdra's really cool. I would say those two are probably my favorite. Brick Break's a really good move for this. Alright, Seadra. Seeker should be fine against Seadra. Some of the people here are going to have Horsies and Seadras. They're pure water. They're not actually Dragon type. They're not Dragon until their final form, Kingdra. So it's good to have an Electric type with you, or even a Grass type if you need to. But for the actual Dragon types, you're wanting mostly Ice-type moves. This is actually before they introduced Fairy, so you can't rely on Fairy types here. It would be cool if you could. Cool if you could use Fairy types. And I think a Surf would do the job. I'll just click Surf. I'm not going to use Surf much in this gym anyway, so might as well try to save up all my Sparks for when I need it. Alright, we're going to switch back into Awfully. And another Brick Break will be in order. Nice. Oh, almost took it out. But yeah, Dratini is going to be an interesting Pokemon to face. At this gym, you notice the level has actually jumped quite a bit. Luckily, he misses the Dragon Rush. Dragon Rush is actually a really good Dragon-type move. It's a physical Dragon-type move, and it's got pretty good damage, but it has lower accuracy. Alright, next up is this person. If you ever want to go back and heal, you can always use the Golden Warps, and it'll take you back to the entrance. Alright, so yeah, we're going to have to power through here. Just because, you know, we have quite a few of these dragons who are actually at higher levels than us. Every Pokemon in here is in their 30s now, which is why I really wanted to get Zephyr and Eclipse caught up. Alright, Dragon Rush, which is a nasty move. It has a chance to flinch too, I think. Alright, we're going to get level 33. We'll just stay in. And let's Brick Break. This one might actually take 2 Brick Breaks. Yeah, we'll just Brook Break again. It seems like a lot of the trainers in here, their favorite thing is to click Agility and then Dragon Rush. Oh, this one's got Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage does 40 damage every time. So you can take that into mental note and actually know if your Pokemon will live it or not. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up. I'll just use a Hyper Potion since it's there. Now we can go up here. You want to spin it around. Let me look at... How does that connect? Okay. You want to spin it around, as you see there. Oop. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Spin it around like that. This person's actually got Horsey and Seadra. I should have switched into... I should have let off with my Lantern, but... Oh well. Awfully's going to help us out for most of the dragon types. Like, you know, the legit dragon types. And I think Horsey shouldn't be that much of a problem, because it's, you know, its first stage. Alright, Hydro Pump. Oof. Actually does a lot of damage. Alright, we'll switch into Seeker. Now let Spark. Go ahead and Spark. Now it's going to be a 3-hit KO because we don't have a Thunderbolt, we have a Spark. Whew. We really need a Spark. I think Thunderbolt is what we really need. That would be so nice. Would be so nice. Maybe another Spark. And that will take care of this Seadra after it was being such a nuisance. That just goes to show that it's not going to be easy for us. Not at all. It's going to be a pretty difficult ride. Let's put Seeker up front again. Might heal it up. We're gonna use super potions here. Right. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and battle the next Ace Trainer. All these trainers in here are going to be Ace Trainers, which usually means that they're going to have tougher Pokemon to fight, you know. It's not going to be as easy to face them as other NPC trainers. We're going to get hit with Bubble Beam. At least it's not a Surf. At least it's not a Surf. And that Shell Bell is really nice. It actually is. Alright. I am kind of nervous about facing Clair. Clair's Pokemon are actually really tough to handle. And we don't have anything that is necessarily wonderful against any of them. I mean, we're having so much trouble from pure water types, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and put Awfully up front because this is going to be a actual dragon type that we're going to have to fight here. Yeah. Go ahead and check our bag. Use some potion. Awfully. We're gonna face this person who has a Dragonair, a level 38 Dragonair. Slowly, our opponent's teams have been, you know, inching closer to that 40 mark. To that 40, level 40. And now we are actually behind in levels. We're actually behind in levels. And that's just how Johto's level cap works. It has a huge curve on it. Throughout the middle portion of the game, you're going to be facing a ton of level 20s. But after you get to a certain point, you end up facing like level 40s pretty quickly. Like literally, there wasn't that many level 30s, you know? Because that previous route, most of the Pokemon in that route was like, what, in their 20s? So it's like we jumped right past the 30s. So this one's going to be a little bit tougher because you're going to want to, you know, move it through these little spaces and then flip it into position. Yeah, you want to put it over here and move it up to where you can now face Clair. And I'm going to heal up with some super potions first. Alphali and Seeker's going to be my main two Pokemon in this. And it might seem weird, but I'm actually going to lead off with Rocky. And you're going to see why in a second. So, are we ready? I'm ready. So this is Clair, the Dragon-type gym leader. And she has an amazing team, so don't feel bad if you don't beat her the first time. I don't know if I'm going to beat her the first time just because of her team and where they are level-wise. But she leads off with a Gyarados with Intimidate. I didn't want to lead off with my Seeker because of that. Because its only electric move is reliant on that attack stat. So I'm going to lead off with a Rocky and go for some Screeches here. So I know that we can take it out with Seeker. This thing knows Bite, Twister, Dragon Rage, and Dragon Pulse. So it doesn't have any water-type moves, interestingly. But it does, you know, have things that are pretty scary. Like Dragon Rage does 40 damage every time. So even if you bring out a Pokemon that is specially defensive, you're going to be taking a lot of damage. And right there, it did nothing. See if I can grab another Screech. Probably not. Yeah, Dragon Rage will take us out. But yeah, Dragon Pulse is a pretty damaging Dragon-type move. Twister, not really that bad. The main thing about Twister is it could actually flinch you. That's the most threatening thing about that. Same thing with Bite. It has a chance to flinch, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, Dragon Rage is going to be pretty scary. You can't really bring out a wall to handle that thing. And Gyarados goes down. Nice. So she actually has two Dragonairs, and I don't know which one she's going to go into first. Alright, give me Thunderbolt at least. Signal Beam. That is actually something that might help us. So far, if you look at this, I don't have anything. Like, I seriously don't have anything. I'm gonna get rid of Confuse Ray just because it's very iffy if it does what you need it to do. Signal Beam gives me something that's at least neutral to these dragons. So I'm gonna keep battling. So both of her Dragonairs know Thunder Wave. I'm gonna try to stockpile. Oh, thank you. That's actually very helpful. Thank you, Clair. Both of her Dragonairs know Thunder Wave, Slam, and Dragon Pulse. What that fourth move is depending on which one she goes into. One of them knows Aqua Tail. The other one knows Fire Blast. So basically, you know, one's water, one's fire. Let's see what a Signal Beam does from this range. Still don't know which one this is, but I guess we'll find out soon. Oh, and you've got a crit. That's rude. Well, anyway, that did barely anything. But she's... Without getting crit, she's barely doing anything to me, though, so... I'll just throw on a max potion. I've got +2 in special defense. So I should be fine, for the most part. Yeah, just go for Signal Beam. I might get a confusion out of it. So I don't feel like I needed Confuser anymore, because Signal Beam has a chance to confuse, and it does damage. But yeah. Claire's going to be your toughest battle at this point, and it's because there's not really much that you have that can actually handle her Pokemon very well. Dragon typing is just so hard to counter. Plus, a lot of her Dragon types actually have things that can threaten out possibly an Ice type that you brought from the Ice path. Of course, one of the Dragonairs knows Fire Blast, but say you brought Piloswine or even Swinub. Well, you know, not only does it have to worry about Fire Blast, but it also has to worry about the Aqua Tail from the other one. So, yeah, Clair is a very difficult person to battle, and also her level curve is, like, insane. It's insane that, you know, just a few episodes ago, we were fighting level 20s. Oh, she's going into her big guns now. Alright, so this is Kingdra. This thing knows Hydro Pump, Smoke Screen, Hyper Beam, and Dragon Pulse. Right off the bat, I'm actually going to heal up. Because I don't know if she's going to hit me with a nasty Hyper Beam. And I want to be able to take a Hyper Beam. Alright, she's going to go for Dragon Pulse. We've got +2 special defense. Alright, we're doing okay. Let's see how much a Spark does, just to see what it does. Smoke Screen's kind of annoying. That's really annoying, actually. I'm just hoping that we get a Paralysis, maybe? That'd be best case scenario. We don't, though. So, I guess we'll go Signal Beam now. See how much it does. I'm kind of nervous about Hyper Beam. Dragon Pulse is still doing quite a bit of damage, even though we're at +2, so gives you an idea of how terrifying this thing is. I feel like Spark actually did more damage. Yeah, I feel like Spark did more damage, so we're going to go back to Spark. She's just going to hammer us with Dragon Pulse. We missed that. Okay, I'll use up this Hyper Potion. If I had some X accuracies, I would use it right now. I'm going to have to check and see if I've got some. Just because Kingdra's not a Pokemon that you want to play around with. X accuracy, okay. So I don't have to worry about that Smoke Screen annoyance. Oh, oh, you just wasted my X accuracy, Claire. Alright, let me see what other... I've got X special. I might use an X attack just because I'm relying on Spark. And Seeker's attack's already pretty garbage. These X items can actually come in handy if you're like in a like a situation like this. Oh, come on. I gotta heal up again. I've got one more max potion. I'm really relying on Seeker against this Kingdra. Smoke screen is so annoying. Alright, come on, Seeker, just get one spark. Please. One spark. Thank you. Make me feel like I can actually come back. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how amazing that is. Okay. Alright, she's going to eat her citrus, of course. Which is annoying, but, you know, oh well. Oh, you're going for the big guns now. Hyper Beam. Alright, it's going to have to charge up for the next turn. So hopefully we can actually come in here and do some stuff. Oh, you're gonna try to nail me with hyper beams now? Oh my gosh, we're gonna keep missing, aren't we? We're gonna just keep missing. Okay, I just need one spark. Thank you. She's got a hyper potion, that's right. Well, that's annoying. Well, I can probably bring it back down. It just takes a lot of hammering. Actually, let me switch out. I could probably get those boosts back up. I'm going to go into my Umbreon. Oh, we get a nice full paralysis there. I'm going to go for a Confuse Ray. So it'll be confused. And then... Oh, you're going to still break free? You're going to break through for that, man? Like here on my, you know, having trouble. I'm going to Sand Attack. You can smoke screen me, I can Sand Attack you, buddy. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's do another one. Just make it where this thing can't do much to me. Alright, now I feel like we should go back into Seeker. Actually, I'll go Zephyr, go for a Wish U-turn. We're going to make use of that Wish U-turn. This thing seems to have like crazy good luck at breaking free from paralysis. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going to heal up. I've got one full restore, so I'll go ahead and use that. And hopefully I can get some more stockpiles back up. Use another X attack. So I can actually be a threat again. I was actually going to break through for a Hydro Pump. Shouldn't do too much, though. Get stockpile so these Hyper Beams and Dragon Pulses aren't so terrible on us. That's the cool thing about Stockpile. You can boost up your defenses, like, so easily with this thing. Alright, now... get that attack back going. So Spark can actually do damage. There we go. That's our last Spark. I've got an Elixir, though. I just use my Elixir. Use that on Spark. Thank you. And we'll take a Hyper Beam. Of course we will. I just literally used my last X attack and healing item. Just to get Seeker back so I can fight this Kingdra. And we get hit with a crit. Alright, but it looks like Awfully's going to finish this thing off with a Rock Smash. Thank you. Thank goodness. That thing was so annoying. Oh my gosh. I honestly thought I was going to lose there. Anyway, that leaves the last Dragonair. Like the other one, Thunder Wave Slam, Dragon Pulse. One has Aqua Tail, the other has Fire Blast. Hopefully this is not the Fire Blast one. That's what I'm hoping. This is not the Fire Blast one. Please, please don't be that one. I guess we don't find out, because we get a crit. Nice. Alright. Well, with that, we have defeated Clair, the last gym leader. And she says, "This must be some sort of mistake. I won't concede. I might have lost, but you're still not ready for the league. You should take on the Dragon Master behind the gym, the Dragon's Den, small shrine. Go. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I'll admit that I just defeated you. Give me the badge." Well, anyway, now you have to go to the Dragon's Den, because she still won't concede that you defeated her. So what we're going to do next episode is check out the Dragon's Den, get that done, and get the badge, and then we'll go from there. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Pokemon video.